You understand the power this has on your business success, you will change the way you move. Like, I want you to understand that your mindset will determine how and when you make your first 10K in business. Girl, I'm about to give you three tools I want you to lean heavily on so that you can make 10K in your business. And while the money's important, because you didn't start a business to not make money, right? You're not trying to be broke. You're trying to leave that 8 to 5 and have freedom. What's more important is the person you are and who you are becoming, because that's going to determine the success of your business. I'm telling you, based on my experience, and I've been a part of over three coaching programs. In these programs, I've met hundreds of people from various lifestyles and business ventures, okay? And I want to tell you what I saw in those who were successful versus those who were not. And you're probably making these same mistakes. So I want to talk about the mistakes first, and we're going to get into the tools, okay? So that you don't stay stuck, don't stay broke, don't stay frustrated, and you get the bag. Like, you transform lives and get the bag, okay? But if you new here, my name is Natalie Janine, and I help newish entrepreneurs make their first 10K in business. Girl, we're making money. Okay, period. I really am the money girl. Like, I'm teaching the girlies how to make money, whether it's at 8 to 5 or entrepreneurship. But for this video, we focus on entrepreneurship. So many people join a program and don't want to follow the program. I don't understand how you pay people thousands of dollars to say you're not going to do something. That's bananas to me. That was mistake number one. Mistake number two is purchasing a program and not fully understanding the time and commitment that's needed to be successful in a program. I saw that again and again. I've been guilty of that. I, the first program I joined, I was an 8 to 5 girly, and her program was not set up for 8 to 5 girlies. Not only that, she had never worked at 8 to 5. There were some things there that I should have noticed, but I didn't. I didn't ask the right questions. And even though that was the first program I purchased, I learned a lot from that program, and some of those things are still a part of my business. So take that with a grain of salt. And then another mistake I see new entrepreneurs making, whether they were in this program or I just meet them, is that we don't test out things long enough. We don't talk about the same thing long enough. We're not consistent. If you are not in love with what you're offering and you cannot imagine talking about it for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years before pivoting, you might not be fit for entrepreneurship. You might not be fit. People pivot too much. People give up too quickly instead of seeing it through. What do I mean by that? So when I first started my business, I was something else. Let's just be honest. Let's tell you the journey. I started off as a mindset coach who wanted to help women break generational curses. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Was not successful for me. I mean, I did get clients as that, but the clients were breaking generational curses and healing, but they came for me for career stuff. Interesting. Keep that up here. Interesting, what they came to me for. Then my second reiteration of my program was a confidence coach, I think. And I had one client. So when I was a generational coach, I made $2,000. Confidence coach, I made $5,000. And then I pivot into a career coach, helping 8 to 5 girlies. The three clients beforehand all went to work on their careers. It made sense for me to become an 8 to 5 entrepreneur coach, right? I mean, sorry, 8 to 5 helping those girlies, right? That's not what I wanted to do. But people kept coming to me for it. Also, at the time, I was very successful in my career. I was pretty young, already making close to 6 figures, working for the government, local government, and I had a lot of networking. Like, I always was putting people on, so it was natural for me, not necessarily a gift. I knew in 2022, when I became a full-time entrepreneur, I knew then that I wanted to help entrepreneurs make their first 10K. I don't think I said first 10K at that time. I just knew I wanted to help entrepreneurs make money. I want to help entrepreneurs become entrepreneurs and successful and fast track it. I knew that. Girl, I didn't have no proof in the pudding for that. So I was like, let me do this career coaching. Did that. My first year, I think I made 15K. My numbers are a little off, but let's just say this. I went from 1,000 to a 35,000 a year, with each year making more money. And let me tell you the tools and the reasons why I was able to make my first 10K as a career coach. Okay. And these are things that I need you to do, not to hear me say and do nothing with it. If you are having difficulties taking action, you need help. You need someone that's going to hold you accountable and someone that's going to hold your hand. And if that's something you need, click the link in the show notes, schedule a free 30-minute call with me. Let's figure out one thing that you can do so that you can start seeing success in your business. Like, stop playing. Like, you got to get real serious about the goals that you have and be cutthroat with it, right? And that's how I was when I hired that coach that was building out this career coaching program for me. I followed everything in the program to a T. I'm telling you, everything. That's a lie. There was one thing that I could not consistently do. It does not fit who I am. And that's okay. I still made the 10K and then some. Okay. Following the strategy. And I got serious about it. I showed up to the calls. I showed up with questions. I tested out what they told me to do. When they gave me homework, I did it right away. I was about my business. You got to be ambitious. No one is coming for you. You got to go to them. And this is so important because you're going to have to cold call. Get over it. You're going to have to put yourself out there. Get over it. You can do it. And if you need me to help you, let me know. Like, drop a comment, email me. Like, Big sis want to help you, even if I'm not older than you. I'm here for you. Okay? So the tools that I use to make my first 10K. You ready? Get into it. The first one, mindset. I have been listening to a nightly affirmation for 5 years now, I think. 5 years. A morning affirmation, a nighttime affirmation. I go to sleep with an affirmation. I heard one coach mention it to me in a program, and I went to their live event. Sorry, it's been 4 years. I went to their live 4 to 5 years. I can't remember exactly, but I've been listening to it every night. Unless I'm traveling and I'm like sharing a room with someone, that I may not because I don't sleep with headphones in. Every night I would listen to an affirmation on YouTube. Most nights is Brian Scott. Find an affirmation, play it as you're going to bed. You are rewiring your subconscious mind to shift your beliefs, to shift what you think is possible. And as you do that, you're going to transform little by little and become unrecognizable. And that's important for your success. One, nightly affirmation. Two, it took me a long time to get a successful morning and nighttime routine. A long time. It's hard. It's hard and it's doable, especially if you're not perfect. Like, allow your body and spirit as you're changing to reflect the season you are in life when it comes to your morning and nighttime routine. You don't need hours. I know that people are like, I spend 3 hours taking care of myself before I go to work. That might not be your story. But can you give yourself 5 minutes? When you wake up, this is the last thing you need to grab. Put that phone down. Get out of your room. My phone's in my room. But I don't grab it the first thing in the morning. I used to, though. I used to be a little addicted. Okay. But not anymore. I want you to either close your eyes and give thanks, say what you're grateful for, what you look forward to, journal, get on YouTube and play a 5 minute meditation, something for you, something to say you're that girl, something to give you joy. So, one, your nightly meditation. Two, your morning, nighttime routines. Number three, movement. Move your body. Personally, I belong to a high intensity interval training gym and I run. I do hard workouts and I don't quit. You hear that? I do hard workouts and I don't quit. Business is hard, and I'm not quitting. I have had dry months with not making any money. I have robbed Peter to pay Paul with school loans to pay for this business and my lifestyle. And just, I mean, I moved to a different state, all these things, pay rent and all that stuff. And I have had months where they were delicious. And I was like, oh, I'm on top of the world. I've depleted my savings. I've taken out my retirement fund. I have done some things and I'm still standing. But you know what helps me understand that this is possible and that I should not give up is my first business coach that I told you that I was not really ready for her program. She talked about crying. She talked about wanting to give up. She talked about how hard it was and still going. And then I just realized with hard workouts, I'm like, dang, I want to give up, but I'm going to keep going. I believe in me. And with me completing the hard things, guess what? And girl, while you're here, did you see in the show notes? Did you click that link? Are you on my calendar for that 30-minute call? You know what I'm manifesting right now to you? That I'm gonna have ads in my video, paid ads from products and services I believe in and that they love my work. Because that was a good little sway into that ad. But anyway, back to what I was gonna tell you. These hard workouts kept me going. They're reminding me of what's possible. And what I loved about all of this is that I always celebrated myself. When I leave that gym, when we go out of the workout room, I go into that bathroom, whatever song they're playing most of the time. I will dance to that and I'm saying affirmations and I post it. I'm that girl. I stay in the mud. I will tread through the mud to see this business be successful. This is a multi-billion dollar business in your face. It may pivot, but it's going to always be standing because I'm on solid ground. I want the same for you, sis. You are on solid ground. I pray and hope that this episode served you. And girl, you are that girl. Go ahead and be a blessing to yourself and to the people that you were called to serve. Someone is waiting for you to message them. Someone is waiting for you to invite them into your program or buy your product. Someone is waiting for you to tell them about your business. What are you waiting for? That's a bar. I'm gonna end there. Again, welcome. I'm so glad I was able to talk to you. I'm Natalie Janine. I help new entrepreneurs make their first what? 10K, because it's possible and it's happening. All right. Make sure you check the show notes. If you need anything, holla at your girl.